Hey everybody, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Thanks for joining us to chat a little about real estate and a lot about San Diego. If you're here tonight, please let us know where you're joining us from and what you're up to this weekend. We were a couple of minutes late because we were busy getting our Christmas tree up.
Yes, Christmas tree is up.
Yes, we decided that was going to happen today, and we've got the lights on it, no decorations yet, but maybe before the end of the night we'll start throwing some ornaments on there.
Also, we like to get it before Thanksgiving, but today was the day that Home Depot put the trees out, and you were walking by Home Depot and spotted what appeared to be a nice, soft, supple tree that wasn't dried out. Although with the wind blowing today and the sun beating on it, it would be dried out by tomorrow. So
we had to go snap it up.
last year we waited a couple of extra days and our tree was bone dry.
It's been a couple of years since we haven't had a dry tree, so maybe this will be the year.
This is the year.
All right, are we ready for San Diego Market Watch?
Yes.
Okay, excuse me, Market Minute. Market Watch is the extended version on Thursdays, but today we are doing a 1-minute version where you talk about the market for exactly 1 minute. Are you ready?
Check out the full version if you're interested.
Yes, it's good as well. But we're going to get the Cliff's Notes 1-minute version, and we're going to do it right now.
Yes, so this week in San Diego real estate, the number of homes for sale continued its weeks-long decline, which many have pointed out is seasonal, and that is true. However, we are still above the inventory level for the past 2 years in the same week. So we are seeing more homes for sale right now than at any time in November over the last 2 years. And then new listings are down a little bit this week, but pretty steady. And pending sales actually ticked up just a little bit and have been pretty steady for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks. They've been pretty steady. Interest rates are ugly, 6.84 over the last 7 days, which just makes things more challenging for everybody. However, as you saw, there is still activity going on, but these rates we're hoping come down very soon, and that's what's happening.
All right. Well, let's move on to talk about why you're wearing this festive shirt and race. What do you call this thing?
Well, this is the medal, I guess.
Okay, the medal.
It's actually a surfboard-shaped bottle opener.
As you had, oh, that's cool. I've never had a race medal that's also a bottle opener.
Me either.
Well, as one of our friends, Light Iced Coffee, pointed out, last week you either forgot or didn't talk about the Silver Strand, but maybe that's because you were just waiting for the pictures to come in.
Well, the pictures, my own personal pictures that I took with my phone, obviously I had, but the official race finishing photo, I really wanted to have that before and, put it together as a package deal. But yes, the Silver Strand Half Marathon was on the 10th, which was almost 2 weeks ago now. And that was my first half marathon in over a decade. And the first time I've run the Silver Strand in, I think, 12 years, something like that. I'd run it 3 or 4 times previously. And I've run, I think, just about every one of the big San Diego half marathons over the years. But again, I'll say I retired from racing for 10 years or running at all and picked it back up again this year and ran the Silver Strand Half.
Nice.
Yes.
All right, well, we've got some pictures here. In this folder here, don't pay attention to these things that are for something else, so just don't talk about those. You ready?
I will not talk about those.
Okay. Let me clean this up a little bit here. I made a bit of a mess
Clean
there.
that up.
All right, here you go.
Okay, so if I double click these, they get bigger?
I believe so.
Okay, so yes, I registered for this race early, so I was bib number 188. I think I saw.
You know what? Let's move. Let me move us over just a little bit. So
I think I saw
here we
15. I think I saw a bib with 15,000 on it. There were a lot of people ran this race. It starts in Coronado, close-ish to the hotel, and then you run down the Silver Strand to Imperial Beach, where you turn around and start to come back, and then there's a couple of little switchbacks and stuff to make up the distance. This was early in the morning before the race.
It's a nice sunrise.
Yes, yes. It was a lovely sunrise, and this is sort of the bottom end of the bay here. And here I am at some point during the race, looking rather hot, and I found this spot to be particularly lovely. So
You decided to take a selfie?
well, I was stopping to get some water and and stuff. So yeah, selfie time. Another photo there of the bay. I think that's looking across to the 32nd Street naval situation. And
The naval situation?
the yard, the naval yard.
Oh, okay, all right.
No, the situation isn't there. He's still in New Jersey.
Okay, continue.
Another selfie. I was trying to get a selfie with the medal, I guess. I was sort of selfie obsessed there. Picture of the medal, which I'm currently wearing.
Nice.
There's his back. Oh,
Don't wear it. Just keep going. Don't talk about that yet. Go. Okay, there you go.
And then this is the official race photo. Their photographer there at the end. I ran by tons of photographers, and somehow when I searched my bib number, only photos of me. Excuse me. Sorry. Only photos. I'm still tired from the race. Only photos of me at the finish were posted, and there may be more yet. But you see these two little, whatever they call these things, where you run over, and the little RF tag in your bib registers when you run over. And I am raising my hands in relief and victory there.
That's a good picture.
And I'm pleased with the picture. I was wearing my Screaming Eagle T-shirt because it was Veterans Day.
Nice.
And apparently all the work on my triceps has paid off because they looked good. I think one of the things that helps your muscles appear more defined is that you're dehydrated and so forth. But still, I felt good and looking good.
Looking good, and you got a sweet shirt out of the deal.
Yeah,
too.
it's usually like I said, I hadn't raced in 10 years, and it was always a shirt that you could run in, and I suppose you could run in this shirt, but it
seems like a little. I don't know. Do you want to be running in this fabric?
I wouldn't want to run in this fabric, but it is a lovely shirt, and you had to be there to get it. So,
all right. Well, good job. We were all very proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay, well, let's move on to something else that happened in the past, but a little more recently. We went to a chamber mixer at the new Margaritaville Hotel downtown.
Yes.
And it was a cool venue.
Mm-hmm.
They spent $35 million fixing this up, and I unfortunately have forgotten what it used to be, but it was a different hotel recently.
I think it's been a couple years, or close to it. It was right around the time Jimmy Buffett died that this opened.
All right. Well, anyway, this is the first time we've seen it, so it's new to us.
Well, yeah, it was. They were talking about it as if it was still newish.
Okay. Well, they took us in and gave us some food and some drinks, and there was live music, and then there was a tour which we kind of accidentally went on, and I have a few videos from the tour. That's not it. Let's see. The rooftop bar. Just a quick video of the rooftop bar. The pool isn't that big, but they have nice cabanas there. I think we're gonna pan around. There's the cabanas.
Anytime you have a pool that's like on the roof of a big building like that, it's.
I guess that was it.
It's got to be kind of on the small side, I think.
That's not as good of a video as I thought I took.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Right.
Yeah,
okay, and then they took us into the Jimmy Buffett suite, which was like a pretty fancy suite.
Yeah, it's got a kitchen. It's got living room.
It's all decorated and stuff.
Yeah, yes, it's all decorated. And then the patio out there is opens to that rooftop bar. But this,
I think these are all chamber folks milling about.
Yes, the Chamber of Commerce is a great organization to belong to. It's actually not that expensive, and you get to go to all these mixers. I'm pretty involved with the San Diego regional chamber, so we go to a lot of these events, and yeah.
Jerry Sanders is the CEO, and he used to be, that's his title, right? He used to be the mayor of San Diego, and of course the police chief as well, and he's an all-around great guy. We love Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry's a nice guy.
All right. What are we going to talk about next? Oh, I need my glasses. Okay, so if you're looking for something to do in town this weekend, the new Christmas bar has opened up again. Now, I wanted to go to this last year and we somehow didn't get around to going, but maybe this will be the year that we go. So it's a pop-up bar and it's in this space that's usually the disco-themed bar Goodnight John Boy, which we also haven't been. We've also talked about going to and not been to.
We should get there before they close it.
Yeah, that's true. By the time we get there, it won't exist anymore. All right, so, oh gosh, where is this? It's in the gas lamp, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah. 401 G Street. That's probably why we haven't been there because, we're all the way up here in the suburbs and, we get kind of tired by the time it's time to drive down to the gas
There
lamp.
we were in the gas lamp just the other day at Margaritaville. We could have popped right over here.
But it looks like it's Wednesday through Friday and also Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, well, it was a Tuesday.
We could have gone over there and that wouldn't have worked. But, okay, so let's see. It's in the gas lamp quarter. Let's look at the food and drink menu. Let's see what could happen if we did go there.
Gas lamp fusion, what's shaking?
Ooh, Purple Rain. Red Bull. Okay, maybe so. I know a lot of people like Red Bull. It's not really my thing. I do like the name of this drink. Purple Rain, which is Red Bull Blue Edition, blueberry, raspberry vodka, and lemon. Boogie all night. All right, okay. I'm going to get this. The Disco Punch. Bacardi Rum Punch served in a take-home disco cup.
Nice.
Now that sounds pretty good, but that's not really Christmas themed. So after I get that, I'm going to get a Christmas drink.
So we're going to spend like $150.
Yes.
Okay. Snowbird. Is there anything that's just like a normal drink?
No. If you want a normal drink, just... Oh, here we go.
Ooh, Mr. Disco.
What's that?
Mr. Disco. I don't know. Shine on with this award-winning mezcal coconut martini dusted with gold.
Oh, okay. Well, you get that. All right. But now we have to pick a Christmas-themed one.
Jingle juice.
Okay, you get the jingle juice. I said I was going to get that. Absolute vodka, grenadine, OJ, and Sprite in a take-home ornament cup. We can't both get that.
Why not?
Because we don't need two ornament cups. We need a different cup.
Well.
All right, well, we'll think of it. Anyway, okay, yeah, Christmas bar. Oh, $5 pizza slices. That's very reasonable.
You would think, if it's any good.
All right. So there is a macaroni penguin at SeaWorld that is celebrating its 40th birthday.
Wow.
Which is apparently very old for a macaroni penguin. They usually live like 8 to 10 years in the wild, but of course there's predators and whatnot there.
40 years. Good job.
So they thought they would only live about 30 years in captivity, which is about double their lifespan in the wild. This one, it didn't say if it's the oldest one or if they're the oldest one or not, but they turned 40 on Wednesday.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's look at this reel of this penguin. I wish I could cuddle a penguin. That looks fun. Although if you're near the penguin enclosure, it kind of smells. Oh no, our video cut out.
Here we are. We're back. We are.
Whew, okay.
And
all right,
and
the penguin is still there too.
Yes.
Okay, sorry about that, but everything is okay now. All right, well, we'll talk about Thanksgiving some more later.
Do you feel safe now?
Right now, we're going to talk about the new robotic server at the Broken Yoke.
Oh boy.
So this thing is called Speedy, and it's supposed to lend a helping hand to service staff with some of the more menial tasks like bringing dishes to the tables, clearing the plates, and delivering coffee. And this seems to be kind of a trend where restaurants are trying to automate some of the tasks that they have to, pay people to do. So yeah, we've got Speedy. It seems like Speedy has some limitations, such as can't go on the second floor, so they have to pay people to do second floor tasks. It seems like a lot of local restaurants are also doing this. A bunch of places I never heard of, but it's happening more and more. Let's go to YouTube where they're going to show us how this works.
Okay.
This is a little bit tangled up.
I will say with regard to the Broken Yoke, they should focus on making their food better before they do this.
Okay.
I don't know how you screw up breakfast, but they manage.
All right, here we go.
When you sit down at a restaurant, you're used to having a server come to you. But at the Pacific Beach Broken Yoke, a robot is doing that. That's the sound of the restaurant's newest team member, Servi Plus, more affectionately and sarcastically known as Speedy.
That lady didn't look very happy to see Speedy.
But enjoyable.
Marketing director Connor Gossel showed me how Speedy works.
Going amongst the guests, going amongst the team, bussing tables for us, and just contributing to the efficiency of a day-to-day operation.
Okay, all right, Speedy. So how do we feel about Speedy?
I'm not feeling good about it. I just don't. I think it's a gimmick.
Okay, well, let's move on to the Brigantine, which has acquired the fish market.
I saw this.
Yeah, okay.
I saw this. That's interesting.
So they're both, San Diego institutions. Brigantine Group has a bunch of different restaurants. I really used to like the Brigantine, and I'm not going to say I don't like the Brigantine anymore, but I feel like the last few times I've been there, it hasn't been quite the same. The happy hour menu, last time I was there, didn't have the fish tacos, which was one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they had the clam chowder, which
It's gotten too. They've expanded too much and over corporatized the whole thing.
Well, now they're also acquiring the fish market, so we'll see what happens when they bundle that
I haven't
in.
eaten at the fish market in a long time.
Yeah, well,
I guess we'll see what happens.
maybe they'll get it all together and it'll be really good. Everything will be better, and we're gonna love
I'm
it.
generally opposed to this conglomeration and corporatization of eating establishments because it never really results, in my opinion, in better food. It results in smaller portions and higher prices.
Nobody likes that.
No.
Okay, so let's go to News 8 Throwback because Thanksgiving is coming around, and we like to look back at the old times, the good old days, and remember what was happening.
Yes, let this food to us be blessed. Amen.
Even on Thanksgiving Day, there's always room for one more.
I love that. What is that called? That glass? It's like amber glass, or
Yeah.
what is that called? It's not depression glass, is it? It was very popular in the 70s.
I don't know if that's what depression
It
glass
is a
is or
time
not.
of
but it's
Thanksgiving. We're
quite
very
lovely.
thankful for what we have, and we like to share
These folks
it
are
with
hosting
others.
wayward naval recruits.
Or
Who,
naval recruits who are away from home and
Yes.
need a place to have Thanksgiving.
they need some turkey. Oh, they're putting the extra leaf in the tin.
Oh yeah,
You know what that's all
gotta get
about.
out the extra leaf.
Oh, the lemon juice.
It's hard not to feel
Carving
at
apples
home,
up.
even when
Oh,
home
look at that
is
can
as
of
far
Pepsi.
away
Yeah.
as Mississippi or
That's an
Tucson.
old school can of Pepsi.
Whole family.
All right, I think it's time to exit this time machine and
Yes,
wrap
yes.
this up. We had a few technical difficulties this evening. We were sorry. Seems like we need to do a hard reset on some of our hardware and come back fresh next week, not have any problems.
There was some crashing and burning going on tonight, but you know what? We still got it recorded, and it's still going to be on, and it's going to be thanks to the technical production brilliance of Deva here, who's going to put it all back together and post it for you. And
Well, you were able to get us back
well,
online
yes,
too, so
I
it's a
handled
team effort.
I handled the IT issues. At least I've got a Band-Aid on this problem. There was something inside of Windows that stopped communicating with the network adapter in the computer,
Ghost in the machine.
and it caused the camera to then screw up and all sorts of weird things
Anyway,
going on.
it won't happen again. We promise.
We promise.
Maybe.
We can promise you it won't happen again tonight.
Especially because we're done.
Yes, that's exactly
right.
why.
Well,
Happy Thanksgiving,
yes, happy
everybody.
Thanksgiving. Hope
Yes.
everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday with
Yes.
your family and friends or whoever you like to celebrate with.
And we are thankful for you.
Yes, we are. And we'll see you next time.
Good night.